So I got a water line out here outside my shop. It's been busted for a while now, and I've just had it closed off because I hadn't had the backhoe over here to fix it with. Gonna mess with it, inching a dig something in here. It's about dark, but I'm gonna let y'all watch here. We're just gonna dig down to it, see what it looks like, and then I'll fix it this week. I cut the water onto it because I couldn't remember exactly where it was busted at, and it took me just a little bit with it on to figure out where it was, but I finally seen it coming up out of the ground out here. It's right under my for my power line where I got my green field out here. Let's see how it does, or how I do. The machine's gonna do fine. How I do without. I'll probably peel it on up out of the ground even more. It's about to get dark, so but we're gonna do it anyhow. I'm itching to do something, so here we go. So I was thinking it was busted up there, but it was coming out down here, unless it's running a trench down where I buried it years ago, and it was coming out right there and right there. So I'm not sure. Let's see. I hit it with this shovel here, if it's very deep or not. Hang on just a minute. So I just stuck that shovel in the ground as deep as it would go, and I didn't hit it right there. So I'm just gonna peel some of it back. No biggie if I do hit it. It's already busted, so it's gonna go real easy. It took it a little while to come up. If I remember right, I buried this thing about 3 foot deep. I can feel where it was round, blowed out right there. All right, let me go a little bit deeper. That way y'all have a good view if I rip it up out of the ground. I have gotten lucky before and just rubbed the tooth right by it. I think I just felt it right there, I believe. Well, dirt's wet. We're getting close. I see the water down there now. There it is, right there. Well, I was about to hit it. That's my TV cable right there. Good. Cut the water on, see where it comes from. All right, I found it. It was about another bucket width over. You can see the white of it right down there. I'm just gonna peel back some more dirt over here on this side. I'm gonna leave it alone. And I was mainly wanting to find it tonight. Then I'll get out here one afternoon this week and get her fixed back up there. Dig some of this dirt back with the shovel. It's going to be busted back here behind me is where it's busted at. I just got to get all this up to where we can bend it. Or bow it rather. We busted back here is where it's going to be busted, so I'm about to dig back out of way a little ways too. You can see it pretty good right there. It's gonna be busted back over here a little bit. So we'll deal with that later. I just wanted to kind of play with it on a digging around something that I knew was there. See how I done with that. Did pretty good though. Didn't hit it or anything, so it's just right. Alright, so I'm back on this project one afternoon. There's a pipe. I'm gonna dig this back a little bit further over here to the left. I got my GoPro. I'm gonna stick it up there while I make one more pass on this, kind of pull this dirt back, because that's a 1-inch PVC, and those, you got to dig them back a little bit where you can bow them pretty good to get them done. But I got the little Mini out here, and we're gonna get her fixed up. Luckily, I hadn't had to have this water line anytime soon, so that's been pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and fix it though. Give me something to play with here anyhow. So I tried to record a while ago with the GoPro, but that thing is giving me a lot of problems. There's a pipe right there. I stayed right above it. Perfect. Usually I hit them and bust them. Usually they're busted and then I bust them again. But then I fixed two leaks at one time. Luckily I missed that one. So that was great. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it and put a section in it. My GoPro, I filmed with it, tried to film with it Saturday a lot, and I kept getting SD card error after SD card error. I'm not sure what his deal is. I'm gonna move a little bit more dirt here real quick over here on the side. All right, so I've cut the pipe there in the back. I'm gonna cut it up here. See, I had a TV cable run through here a few years ago, and I dug this line up to where the dude running the trencher could see it, and he knew it was there, and he still cut the line. So you can see where I joined it right there in that section. Well, what happened was I didn't have enough here to dig it like properly like I've got it right now. I dug it with a skid steer and I couldn't get it far enough back, and I tried to just splice it back together right there, and I didn't get the fittings didn't line up, so it's been leaking, or you know, when I used it it would leak, and then I just cut the valve off. So that's what I've been doing, but she's fixing to be properly fixed though now. So I'm gonna jump back down in there and I'm gonna cut it. I'm not gonna film doing it, putting it together and everything. I'm gonna just do it real quick and get it done. Anyway, I'll let y'all watch a little bit here. Hit the middle, we'll be good. So there she is with the new section in it. Got it done. Now I gotta do is cover it up. All right, it's hot. I got it flushing up there now. You see there's no leaks. See, there's the TV cable line. I just uncovered it right quick where you can see it. It runs that way. He cut the fool out of that thing right through there when he ran that thing. Even with me having it uncovered like I did. So Now all I need to do is cover it. Just cover it up with dirt here. I'll get that done right quick. So when I built this place, there was nothing here. It was just a whole pasture. I've got water lines from where I had cows. I got water lines all over this place, and then I got valves everywhere, so I can section things off if I need to, things like that. If something ever happens to me, Jill has no idea where all the valves are and stuff. But you see, I got her flushing up here. Cut her off, walk back down there and let it deadhead off. I wish I'd have bought one of them things a long time ago. That is the cat's meow right there. That thing smokes a freaking backhoe. I mean, I'm sure there's a small place for backhoes still in this world, but it's a small place for backhoes. I mean, I'm telling you, those things right there are bad to the bone, man. Alright, so that's what it looks like finished. I got it tracked in, got it packed, tracked in, all that. Well, you seen on the GoPro me doing all that stuff right there. So now it's ready to disc back across. Alright, so you can ask me if I like the Mini, man. I don't just like it, I love it. I'm so impressed with the, just everything on it. I mean, it's crazy. So what I've been working on, I'm going to give y'all a little sneak peek right here. I've actually just made this thing right here. This is a pedestal. This is a riser, and what it's going to do is this ram mount X grip right here to hold my phone. This is going to mount up here on this end of it right there, and then the bottom of it is going to go right here. I took this bolt out. That bolt's going to go back in there and go through the base of it, and then I drilled me a hole right here, a quarter inch hole. And I tapped it for a 1/4 20. So that bolt, and then there's going to be a 1/4 20 bolt. It's going to go right there, and it's going to hold that pedestal. And the phone's going to set up about right here. So it's going to be perfect with my, where it's not in the way of the joystick or anything like that. And besides, the RAM mount is so adjustable. It's got 2 balls on it. So I'm going to put that up there. So that's a little sneak peek of that. I got a video showing how I built that. I've got 5 LED floodlights to go on it. These are 3120 lumens a piece. They're 2.3 amps times 5 is a little over, it's 11 something. So it's got a 15 amp breaker on the light switch up there, so that's going to be plenty to handle. So I'll be able to put all 5 of those LEDs on that one switch. I'm going to take, this is a halogen. I don't know why they put incandescent bulb on a machine like this. I have no idea, but they did. And so I'm gonna put one of those floods. I'm gonna put right there. I'm gonna take that one down and get rid of it, and then I'm gonna put 2 up here, and then 2 on the back there also. One really cool thing about this machine here, like I said, everything I mess with on it, I like it more and more. You can take the rubber floor mat out, which is up under that piece of steel. When you just pull it out, it exposes that piece of metal right there, the floorboard. It just sets in right here. It goes in right there. Here's my light wires right there for the light. So all I got to do is just tap into this right here to get my power to my lights back here. And look at how clean this thing is down in here. There's your rotating your manifold right there for your drive motors and your blade and everything right there. And here's your swing motor. This is a fuel tank. Very, very impressed. They've got everything tied up, zip tied up, fixed up, very nice. Just very cool. Very, very cool. And so like I said, everything I mess with on it, I'm very, very impressed with it. So just going to give y'all a little sneak peek on what's going on, what I got going on out here. The phone mounts first, and the cool thing about the phone mount, you got a cigarette lighter plug right there where you can plug in charge. So after I get the foam mount stuck on it tomorrow, I'm going to put the lights on it. And then once I get the lights on it, then I'm going to put on both buckets, I'm going to put an attachment back here between here. I'm going to plate this and form it around it, weld it to it. And there will be an ear sticking off of it where I can put a clevis or a shackle on a pin or a chain or anything right there where I can lift stuff with the, you know, with the back of the bucket or whatever I need to do right there, hook a rope to it or anything on the clevis. So hope y'all enjoyed me digging up the water line out there and getting that thing fixed. Just, it's been fun kind of getting to feel the machine and all that stuff. Very, very cool. I hadn't dug any dirt, not much, just a little bit with the big bucket here. But the machine is not going to have any trouble handling it. I will be running, when I'm handling big trees and stuff, I will be running the small bucket. I'll just be using this in dirt and gravel, stuff like that, and like limbs. If I'm ever really working a bunch of limbs and stuff, this thing right here is going to be awesome for that. So hope y'all enjoyed all that and tagging along with me. Appreciate all y'all viewing my stuff day to day. We're going to go in. It's currently 9:30 at night. I know y'all can't see that because it's not focused. And we're going to get this video ready real quick. Take a shower, get in bed, do it again tomorrow. Catch y'all later. Later, Tatters.